The Wild Wild West.
Big shout out Bishop Sycamore, dude.
Dude, unbelievable. I mean, it just shows you what you're capable of.
You can do anything.
I'm not living up to my potential. I need to run a program.
You need to never have coached football in your life and then go, I'm going to start a team. I'm going to make high school kids take out PPP loans during COVID.
It's impressive he was able to hold that all together without freaking out. That's the one thing I will say. I mean, he's obviously just a faulty person, but that's insane to just like...
Yeah, he seems comfortable with it.
To have a snowball building that big behind you.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, we'll beat this team and everyone will be on our dick. It's like, yeah, if you beat them, they'd be like, you beat them with 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
There was no like pot of gold at the end of it.
That is the harshest part because it's every 20-year-old man's dream. It's like, God damn, I wish I could go back and play high school.
Yeah, not against those guys.
Not against IMG, dude.
No.
Not against all D1.
Oh, dude, that'd be terrible. Yeah, that was awesome, though.
Taking a loss to Stowe Rocks and then a day later traveling to Ohio to get your ass beat by IMG.
That's like, is that baseball play like that? Doesn't baseball do like...
baseball does that and players get tired. It's like hard for baseball players.
Yeah, I didn't play organized football since I was like in 7th grade. And I still remember like my forearms being swollen for like 4 days.
Yeah, I mean,
you're fucked up.
4 of his players tore their ACLs that game because they're tired.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's when I had like my stem cells flying and stuff too.
True.
Dude, if I play pickup basketball now, I feel like I have leukemia for like 3 days.
I'm gassed for 5 months, dude.
I feel terrible.
If I have to run at all, my trainer would make me run sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, I would almost faint on the walk back from the gym, dude, from running like a quarter of a mile. I'd be like,
dude, I took a VO2 max fitness test on a treadmill this weekend in the hotel gym.
What are you thinking?
I got like a 33.6.
That's good, dude.
No, I looked it up. I'm like, it's like, yeah, if you're my age, you should have, it's like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
For like, I'm like the bare minimum for my age bracket. I should be like 50.
No, you're fit, dude.
Honestly, it was bullshit because I had to hold the heart sensors the whole time.
That's hard to do.
I couldn't like run. I had to like hold still. And then I was good, but it was like your heart rate's too high and it cut the test on me. I said, bro, put me back in the game. I wasn't done. I think I was taking like a firefighter fitness test. It was like the Gherkin test. I got real whacked out in the hotel. I was like, dude, I got to start taking like troop fitness tests and be ready at any time.
That's psychotic.
I don't know why. I was like, I should as a citizen be ready.
Funny, that's what you were doing in your hotel. Meanwhile, I was up.
Throwing up.
Oh, God.
Dude, I was on a fucking mad one this weekend. I had nothing to do. I just worked out.
That's great.
I like worked myself into a pulp. It was pretty tight.
I mean, Salt Lake.
Dude, 2-a-days.
You were in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake.
There's nothing to do there.
Truly there was nothing.
It is beautiful.
Dude, oh my God.
Good town.
We went out to breakfast and the place, it was like I looked it up and I like did a little research. It's like a popular place. So it was like a 40-minute wait.
Yeah.
So I was there with Sid the kid. There's like a park across the street. So I was like, let's just walk.
What was the
park.
place called? Do you remember?
Park City. Or I forget the cafe was called Park Cafe on the Park or something.
Yeah.
But I forget what the park was called. But we go through and there's like this farmer's market. It was beautiful. You know, like Salt Lake. Salt Lake is just like beautiful. And there's like the mountains. We're in this like nice green park. And so we're walking around. And then there was the mayor, Rocky. This guy, he was the mayor of Salt Lake. I think he was a 2-term mayor, retired. And now he's running again because he's like, dude, it's fucked up what they're doing right now. I didn't know what his platform was, dude. So he's sitting there and he was like, so I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? We're talking. And he was like, yeah, man. He's like, I was like, this park's beautiful. He's like, yeah, well, usually it's full of homeless people. The police came through and cleaned. Dude, like usually the police came through and cleaned them out, and I was like, "Oh, nice." And he's like, "Well, no, I'm running to like stop that from happening."
Oh, fuck.
I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean for sure," but I was like, "Dude, but it does look nice." And he was like, "Yeah, but they like take all their stuff. They like took their tents away. They're taking their medications." I'm like, "That's fucked." I was like, "This park is nice," and he kept just being like, "Well."
It's funny you mentioned that. Last time I was there, it's filled with homeless people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and not like drug addict homeless people. I'm sure there's a lot. It's filled with like just Mexican immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bros.
It's interesting.
Yeah, Rocky wants to stop. Rocky wants to save him. He's running. So he was like someone in the 70s. Sid was there and he was like being nice, but he just like turned to Sid and he was like, I just met with the Black Chamber of Commerce leader. I was like, sweet, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, he was being nice. You were kind of laughing about it, how like he didn't mean anything mean by it, but when you get that
there's
old,
like 10 black people in Salt Lake City.
That's what I told Sid. I was like, dude, he was pumped to see you, man.
It was Sid and the Utah Jazz.
He had,
That's literally the only black people in Salt Lake.
He had no one else to talk black
They don't
stuff
have black
with.
people. They have Samoans.
Dude, he literally, it was the first thing he said to Sid. He turned to Sid and went, he's like, he was like, oh, you're black. And he was like, I just talked to another black guy today.
Yeah.
Dude, Rocky's the man. Rocky, dude, he was like, I was looking him in the eye. I was like, do you really give a fuck about this stuff? And I'm like talking to him. I'm like, so what are you going to do? He's like, you build structures for him. And I was like, I heard they had a homeless place. And I was like, fair enough. They had a homeless, like a mental health shelter or whatever, insane asylum, whatever they're called. And they had one, they knocked it down. So that's why their homeless is so bad.
Yeah.
He was saying the reason they knocked it down was because it was in again, this is what I thought he was saying. It was in one of the council members' districts, and he was claiming the council member was like, I don't want all the homeless people in my district. So they knocked it down, like, we'll build 3 separate ones so we can divvy these guys up.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to some of the people that live there, and they were like, that's bullshit. They're building condos right where that homeless place was. They knocked it down. They're building condos now. So someone got the bag.
Yeah.
And then it's like all these dudes are dispersed, and you can come out. And I'm not saying he's doing this.
They need to put these insane asylums a little outside of the city.
It was right
they
downtown.
put them in the heart of the fucking city every time.
Yeah, but you also got
Austin has that one right across from Creek in the Cave.
You got to keep them like they can't they got to be like right near a bus thing. These dudes need to be. It's full service. These guys are royalty, dude. They need to be
really are.
Around.
Should get carriages, very nice carriages.
Dude, I was talking to homeless stuff too, and I was like, do you know anyone who wants to just drop everything and just deal with homeless people all day? I have not met one person.
Because that's what it's going to take.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, we got to do this. It's like, are you going to do it?
Yeah, are you?
I knew one person who worked with the homeless, and they burn out like pretty quickly, and they were like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You're like setting up meetings. You're like, I'll meet you. It's like meeting someone in like 1945. You're like, I'll meet you at the corner of this street on Friday, and they're like, they're never there.
They're never going to be there.
It's so hard.
It's impossible.
And this guy was like, dude, we have to come like pull them out of the cold. They get frostbite. So they come and like pull
that is
them out.
one thing that's good for Salt Lake is they do get cleared out every few months. Denver too.
Dude, Rocky
the boys
was
survive in Denver too.
It's crazy.
They make it through those winters. Those guys, you would think with the homeless fortitude to survive in harsh elements, they'd be valuable in society. They're not. We
should let them climb. They should be. It might be climbers.
That could be good for us.
Yeah,
just it's not going to benefit anybody, but just have guys climbing shit. That could help.
I have said
we need
before,
to start shipping them to other
countries. They need to get
countries.
sponsored. No, they need sponsors. They need to get racing jackets like M&M's, Red Bull. Yeah. You can just give them like $50 a month and have like they'll fly your shit.
Sponsor. We should sponsor homeless dudes.
Yeah, that's what I might start doing.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever you want to do with the money.
Hold a sign outside of 30th. Wasn't that an idea?
Which one? Oh, 30th Street for Matt and Shane's?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
We don't need billboards. We need to give a bunch of homeless guys hold this sign.
Don't worry about money. I'm taken care of by Matt and Shane's
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. Save me. I'm fucking high as shit. Thanks, Matt and Shane.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird.
We could start paying homeless people to climb stuff.
True.
I think people would.
What a parkour.
Parkour as hard as they can.
Team?
Put together a wild homeless parkour team.
Now we're just
50 dudes parkouring.
This is was it COF?
Yeah.
What's the COF?
We're basically Bishop Sycamore.
Bishop Sycamore.
That would be sick, dude. To scam your way into putting together a homeless football team and make them play IMG.
Well, dude, it's one of those things.
The plays they would run would be revolutionary.
Dude,
revolutionary.
It would be crazy. It would be like 14 water. They'd be having water boy hallucinations.
Like when a cat gets on the field during a game. Like people would have to chase them. They'd be so fast. They'd be so hard to catch out there. Hey, get your fucking hands off me, mother! Just fucking break the tackle.
Hit him with some fucking dust.
Get the boys dusted before the game.
Oh my god!
Send them out of the tunnel. They wouldn't stay on the field. They'd run straight to the bleachers. They'd start climbing.
You couldn't keep them on the field, dude. No. They just set up. They'd set up camp. Right
just set up camp. There'd be nothing you could do to get rid of them.
Dude, it is funny though, because it's like there's these dudes that are just like, I mean, obviously they don't have any money. They're fucked up mentally, and it's like nobody knows what to do with these guys except for Rocky, the mayor of Salt Lake. He's like, I'm gonna build places for them. We're good. He said they had it totally under control, and he was like, and then the shit fucking fell apart. He was like, I retired. and the shit fell apart.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know.
My
Obviously,
thing is-
I don't know enough about it, but it looks like it's beyond all repair.
Yeah,
It looks like we need to stop future generations from being homeless and just kind of
True.
let these boys ride.
true.
Because there's no fixing K&A.
No, you can't.
There's nothing.
You got if you see like a young kid with a stick and a bandana, you got to take it from him. Like,
If
my
you see a
dead
boss,
body.
if you see a rich boss walking around,
Dude, it sucks. Like because there's like it's just terrible. But there really is. I don't think there's anything anyone
football
can do.
league.
The what?
Every city needs to put together a homeless football
Should be
league.
mandatory. We should do the draft for
We
football.
should have
for
Olympics,
kids.
annual Olympics, homeless Olympics. Each city gets represented by their homeless.
That'd be actually pretty sick.
It'd be fun. I think we could at least generate some ad revenue and people would watch it
True.
and let the boys stay in
If
places.
they just became like early Greek, like
Yeah.
Olympian athletes. It's like, look,
Naked.
you guys are pro athletes.
Yes.
Just focus on your training. No, I'm telling you. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a lost cause.
Yeah.
Because those guys have to be institutionalized. Either they're totally crazy, in which they need to be institutionalized, or they like can't hold down a crib,
Yeah.
which is like, all right, now you need cash, and it's a matter of like you might give a dude cash, he puts up the good foot or whatever.
We could help them, or we could donate all of our money to Ukraine so that we can buy up their farmland.
I know.
Either way.
Yeah, we could build houses for those guys,
Yeah.
but
It's a lot of,
yeah, it's a lot of scratch. It's a lot of scratch, a lot of maintenance.
Being
too.
pro homeless is a tough cause too, because even like all the liberal voters are.
But you're saying pro keep them outside?
No, just being like we need programs to help them.
Oh, okay.
People are like, I don't want to spend money. I hate those guys. And even the people that would vote for it, the liberals, are in the city. They're around these guys constantly, and they're like, that's probably one issue. They're all like.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of lip service. Everyone pays lip service to it, and it's like, yeah, we got to do something. It's like, bro, what's stopping you?
I gave a homeless guy a bottle of water this weekend.
I don't want to brag.
For the record.
Dude, down and around Helium, I gave someone the coat off my back, dude.
Wow.
Last winter.
You were trying to get rid of that jacket.
Yeah, it was an old.
You were done with that jacket.
I was just hoping I was on somebody's security camera. I'm like, that'll probably go viral, dude.
Yeah.
Looked back. That was me. Yes, it is I.
Bishop Sycamore.
I had like a hoodie on and a big ugly jacket that I was like, yeah, you can have this one.
Yeah, 2 jackets.
He was chilly, yeah.
He was cold. You're like, yeah, we're in the Rockies.
Yeah, it was chilly. Actually, I stole the jacket off my uncle. He left it at my uncle left it at my parents' house after a family party.
He had a bum jacket.
And I was like, you know what, you can have it. I gave it.
But
yeah, so I rubbed elbows with the power center of the Salt Lake. Rocky's going to win, dude.
If he's won before, he's probably going to win.
He's won twice, I think.
City's going to shit.
Going to fucking hell.
It's going to hell in a handbasket.
Although, dude, that park, I was like, bro, this park does look nice, though.
Last time I was there, it was lined with Mexican and Samoan people laying in the grass, dude.
He was saying the cops come and just fucking like squash all their shit and throw all their crap out. And like, beat it.
That's what happened in Austin under that bridge, right by Creek in the Cave. You go
Cops
down,
came.
The one time I was there, it was a tent city.
Yeah.
And then the next time I came, it was totally empty.
Damn.
It was like, bro, they
did that in Philly, man.
cleared it out.
During all those like riots and stuff,
Peaceful protests.
peaceful protests. During all like the peaceful fire bombings on cop cars in Philadelphia, they just took over a baseball field, and it was a full tent city, and everyone was like,
We're so close.
The what?
Get them pitching a little. Get them throwing it around a little.
They were angels on the outfield, dude.
They were angel dust on the outfield, dude.
And one day they came through and they just fucking cleared it, wrapped it up in a fence, and that was that. And it's like they fenced it all off.
That does have to blow ass to be. You're a homeless guy. You leave your tent for the night to go on your missions. Yeah. You come back from your missions. The whole tent city's gone. And you're like, fuck. Dude.
It's bike cops, dude.
Fucking bike cops came and smashed it.
Dude, they come and they just like they like tug of war your tent from you. And then they like take this guy was saying that these people have like prescriptions and shit, and they'll just be like, toss them. I mean, dude, imagine being a cop and waking up like, what are we doing? Like, yo, you're shutting down a homeless camp. Just being like, fucking Christ.
Yeah, there's got to be a little part of you that's like,
I guarantee they're like, dude, come on, man.
Fucking nuts.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, that does suck.
Dude,
ass.
going into like domestic disturbances and like all that shit fucking
tearing
blows.
down truly mentally disabled people's
It's
houses.
terrible. It's
yeah,
terrible.
that's really hard.
Yeah, man. They got to. Well, no, the problem is they're not getting up at fucking 4:30.
They need to
They
wake
gotta
up
get
at
up at
4:30.
4:30, go to the gym, get sunlight, dude.
They are getting sunlight, so that does disprove the sunlight.
True. Good point.
Those boys are crushing. So actually, they might be too powerful. They might have too much power. It's probably why they're schizophrenic.
True.
They've developed they've become multiple souls from so much
from
sun.
the sunlight. True.
It's like splitting at it. There's a new me. There's too much sun. No, I can't believe there's homeless. The Phoenix homeless guys. Austin homeless is terrible.
Yeah.
That sucks.
True. Yeah. It's thick.
It's so hot.
It's thick.
And you're
down
just
there.
laying on a hot, baked rock sidewalk.
It's got to be kind of tight though. Once you do, like, it's got to be nerve wracking to be homeless. I'm sure it sucks the whole time, but once you're in a nice climate and you get one of like a nice easygoing week, they're hitting you with the food and you're just kind of kicking and bopping around.
Yeah.
There's got to be a point where like I'm really doing this.
Yeah, like I'm pulling this off.
I'm for real doing this.
I'm
I'm
gonna
the
celebrate.
freest dude in the world.
It's time for me to celebrate. Let me try some of that heroin.
Dude, the Kensington has the trank. It's the stuff that like starts your skin, like it's like a skin eating thing. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I was driving past there or somewhere recently. I saw someone's leg and it had that like
The holes in
a
it.
fucking huge
Oh,
open scab. It's
Then
disgusting.
they inject into it. That's what I saw. When I was driving down K&A, I saw people injecting into their neck wounds. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do, dude? It's like you'd have to steal that person away. You'd be like ripping someone out of like almost like nature.
Yeah.
You'd have to like completely recondition them.
It sucks to even talk about because we can't solve it.
Not at all.
It's an unsolvable, unless we
Dude.
take all that money we're giving to Zelensky and maybe save humans' lives instead of funding murder of them.
Yeah, well,
But who cares? We need
true.
that farmland.
True. We do. Good potatoes.
RFK was bringing that up on Tim Dillon.
Was he
He
really?
was just saying how 3 companies own everything. It's
What,
like
BlackRock,
BlackRock,
Vanguard,
State
and State Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think BlackRock's getting I think in the money we're giving to Ukraine, and this is secondhand, go watch it.
Yeah.
I think the money we're lending them, then they have to open their farmland to purchase. So we're just buying their farmland.
Really?
Yeah.
What's I read somewhere that China now, they're like China is going under, they're in debt. It's like, who are they in debt to? Aren't we in debt to China?
I don't know.
I think the whole world's in debt, dude. I think nobody has
Yeah.
it. I don't think countries are all in debt now. Like China's in debt. It's like to fucking who? Who is everyone in debt to now? I thought China was like the master creditor.
I have no idea, dude.
I mean, it was the New York Post.
I don't know how anything
It was
works.
the NYP. It was the NYP.
The lying NYP.
NYP's the oldest
NYP put a hit
publication.
piece on
NYP's
me.
the
I
oldest
don't care. The oldest publication said Australia was mad at me.
Dude, I read that article.
And then they asked to do an interview. I said, no. I'm not doing it.
How dare you knock down a
I declined
prestigious...
them.
Dude,
Yeah.
first of all, I saw you're performing with the Josh Groban. I saw you on a flyer. You were doing a show with like Josh Groban. You didn't see this?
I'm with Josh Groban.
It's like a benefit, dude. Josh
Groban's on?
Josh Groban has the best rendition of "Oh Holy Night." It brings me to tears.
Hold on.
It's better than Celine
So if
Dion's.
I search Josh Groban, Shane Gillis, something will come up.
Yes, dude, you're gonna be on the same bill as Grobes. Dude, for real, his "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, Veterans Fund. I've looked at this article. That's funny.
Dude.
Veterans fundraiser. Tracy Morgan, Josh Groban, John Mellencamp, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna be awesome.
John Stewart, and then me and Shane Gillis. Fuck. I gotta come up with some new material.
No way, dude.
True.
Dude,
Just doing Trump. Fuck him.
yes, fuck around. That's not for a while.
It said November.
Oh, that'll creep up.
November 6th. Yeah, that's sooner.
Nah, dude.
Better hurry up.
By then, dude, you'll be fine. How long?
It's
you
probably
gonna
at
do?
some shitty venue. Let me check.
Groban? I don't think so, bro. That dude doesn't step foot in
Lincoln
anything.
Center for Performing Arts in New York City. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be the top of the pops.
Oh, fuck.
What?
That's just going to be
You're gonna kill.
stressful. You saw me at the Garden, dude. I don't handle that well.
Yeah, but you
I
killed.
forgot a joke.
Yeah, but dude, it was.
Did we talk about that on here? Literally
No.
right before I went on stage, McCusker's standing right at the steps, and I was like about to go on, and I turned to him and I was like, I for real forget the words. I forget the words to my jokes. And I was like, whatever. I'll figure them out when I get up there. I got up there and I was like,
There couldn't have been a more intimidating situation.
it literally looked like I was thinking.
It was good.
Because I stood still on stage like,
Yeah, but it all plays.
I was for real trying to remember a joke.
You would go, I don't know. Here's another thing, and just talk, and it would do very well, dude. As soon as you got up, just like the top 10 comedians in the country, just swarmed up and were watching. I was like, holy fuck.
Thank God I didn't see that before I went on.
Yeah, with these,
that would have made things way worse.
It was people literally walking out of a television. I was like, oh shit, that guy. It's like, oh crap.
Oh, you missed right when you left. Travis Scott walked in.
Did he really?
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
We might have fought.
Oh, you probably.
We might have got him. We might have threw down.
You would have hit him.
We're like different sets, dude.
Yeah. What's up, motherfucker? What you gotta say now, bitch?
I forgot when I almost shit my pants on the way to the airport on Friday morning. I was watching.
Dude, if you would have fought Travis Scott at Madison Square Garden, that'd be the best. All right, sorry.
I might. We might.
You and him wrestling would be the funniest thing possible because he was in a cool bubble jacket and Jinko jeans. You would have been in your hokas.
It's one of my I think it's just becoming old and white, but it's one of my fantasies is like wrestling old rappers and being like, not so tough, are you, dude?
Yeah. Without your guns, you're nothing. I'm tough.
That's how you do it. The old school way.
That's the Bishop Sycamore dream. It's like, dude, I wish I could go back and play high school and beat these kids' asses.
I know. Dude, I've been watching these YouTube videos from this one guy about like the Philly drill rap scene. And it's
nice.
It's fucked up. It's just like kids getting shot, and then but like the documentaries are all the same. It'll be like tonight on 23rd and Berks we had a murder, and they'll talk about the news story. Then they'll go to like the kids who are doing it, and then they'll show the rap videos. And I was watching them on the way. I was like watching one in the morning in the Uber, and I kept laughing about like a 37-year-old man shits himself in the back of I'm in the back of a drill rap video. Is fucking. Just with the fucking ski mask, like. Are
they doing the thing they do in Chicago where they like it's all like Twitter and they're like celebrating the guys?
Yeah, all the fights are about they'll like talk about the dead. If you disrespect the dead, then the other gangs are gonna come start shooting you, and it's like 17-year-old gets shot, and then this other gang goes on like a 3-person killing spree.
Yeah,
and it's fucking insane. Then just the dudes always just go on the run. Like one dude will get caught, another guy's on the run. Then they release records on the run. They get caught.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, and it sucks too. The music's like bad. It's like really bad.
drill rap takes some time to get used to.
Dude, it's the same. I've watched like 5 of these. They're like mini documentaries, and the only thing everyone talks about is the switches on the glizzies. I put the switches on. I hit the glizzy with the switch, and it's the same fucking song.
You got to put the switch on. They just
say like a different dude. We killed Little Beatty, and it's like
they talk about Little Beatty,
disrespecting the dead, and then you have to go and you have to shoot them, and they're like 17-year-olds. Just lighting up barbecue. Dude, imagine you're at a family barbecue and your 17-year-old cousin shoots it up. You're like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you doing?
Damn, they were trying to enjoy glizzies.
The what?
At the barbecue, they were eating hot dog glizzies. So we put a switch on the fucking glizzy at the barbecue. Made it an automatic glizzy.
Dude, it's so bad.
Is that what putting the switch on a glizzy is?
I think so. You switch it to automatic. Yeah.
So you can miss more.
I know, dude.
What are they doing?
I know, dude. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. The videos are there's them with pounds of weed and illegal guns. It's the dumbest. It's the worst thing.
It's
also
in the world. So hard to be the one guy that's like, all right, let's stop.
Let's tone it down.
Because then the second you're like, all right, let's stop. The other guy's like, pussy. I'm the craziest one. I'll kill everybody. You're like,
dude,
fuck,
shit.
Fuck, fine. I'm crazy too.
Yeah, Meek Mill offered, I think, a couple of
Meek was trying, and everyone was like, shut up, you old bitch. The second Meek Mill was like, all right, guys, we got to stop killing each other.
He was like, I'll sign the top rappers from all these gangs and bring you guys together. Yeah, there's like, shut up, old head.
Yeah,
we'll
kill you.
Bitch ass old head. Yeah.
We'll literally kill you if you come down here to sign us.
Oh my God. Dude, it's great. It's so bad.
They're bad guys.
They're bad kids.
Nasty kids.
Dude,
we need Donald Trump.
The videos, they're like... They're like they're skinny little kids.
Yeah, they're bad guys.
You watch the videos. It's like this is little fucking abortion butthead. It's like it's crazy, and it's just like a 120-pound kid, just being like these are props, and he just has 2 obviously real guns.
Yeah,
and it's just fucking like that's why I shot Little Beatty, and it's like, dude, stop
confessing,
stop disrespecting the dead,
and
dude.
don't disrespect him and stop.
And
confessing.
that's what those videos they like tie in. Like this is what he's talking about. This is the case.
Yeah,
and then he was arrested 2 months later. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's funny because people like rappers are arguing for like they're like creative. We should be able to talk about whatever we want. You guys can't legally get us for it. But then it's like, no, you guys are. You're talking about you killed a guy.
Yeah.
And they were trying to figure out who did it.
Now they know.
And then you made an album of you like, I did it. Like, all right. Well, we're going to investigate him.
Well, then all the really commercially successful rappers just watch these like little gangbang kids, and then they just like emulate them, which kind of fun. The commercial, like the super successful dudes just emulate what these kids are doing. And they're like, yeah, this shit is cool. And they're like, we knew it was cool. We were right. And they'll make like 75 G's on something and be like.
There's funny thing about the cops listening to that.
Oh, dude.
And I'm sure it's a meme by now, but just a cop being like investigating a murder and someone being like, Captain, you've got to hear this. The new little beat he just dropped.
The Glizzy.
He confessed to all of it. He did it.
Switch on the Glizzy. Yeah, dude. It's I mean, dude, cops, they're like in their social medias and stuff. It's pretty.
Yeah, because they keep openly confessing what they're doing.
Dude, everyone sells drugs on social media too, like blatantly.
Sick.
Blatantly. There's so many people that have videos of themselves with illegal guns and like being like, yo, I got like rattling pill bottles. It's a lot of people doing it. You get out of jail. These dudes get out of jail and then just like go on Snapchat and they're with like a gun like right away. Dude, don't.
It's like John Morant kept doing it.
Just don't do it, dude. Just don't do it. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
I got into a little. I fell into a rabbit hole watching kids get in shootouts on Instagram Live.
Yeah,
pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts.
Nobody gets hit. It's crazy. Sometimes they get hit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why they just don't settle it with laser tag.
Laser tag, dude. Tell them to come to Meadowview.
I might try. Yeah, I might try to round up all the gangs and be like, guys, we're gonna settle this once and for all with laser tag.
Paintball, laser tag.
Shut up, fucking old head, old.
Shut up, old. You'd get shot and beat. You'd get beaten and they'd take your hookahs, dude. Your hookahs. That's the worst nightmare.
I take my hookahs.
Just losing
my
your hookahs.
ultras.
Just getting knocked out and having them. I've seen videos where they knock dudes out and just strip them naked and leave them.
I got in a fight one time and someone tried to take my sneakers off me.
Yeah, that was that the 7-Eleven? The battle behind. I know the battle of 7-Eleven.
It was the black BMXer and his two white minions, dude. The white minion snatched one of my shoes and I went super Saiyan. I spazzed, dude. Fully fucking spazzed. Give me back my shoe, dude. Fully. I made him climb a fence and it was a temporary construction fence.
You love making guys climb.
And I had to, bro.
I do like the idea.
Get my fucking shoe now. You go down and get it. It was a fight that was like, yo, we're cool. And I was like, tell him to get my fucking shoe. I spazzed.
Tell him to get my money.
I was freaking out.
That is the worst when you're that like upset and emotional. You try to talk through insane breath.
I was gonna destroy one of his white minions. I was like, the white minions were like little Skeletor dudes, and I was like, I'm gonna kill you guys.
You're a psycho, dude.
Dude, they called me gay. And he literally, I was walking home, and he called, to be his quote, he said, "Nice shirt, faggot." And I walked to 7-Eleven and went,
I'm not gonna let this ruin my day.
I'm not gonna let this ruin my night. And then I started walking. I got some Gatorade because I was gonna be a hangover, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck these guys. I was like, who the fuck are you going to? I like walked and came back, saw him again. I was like, yeah, I can't let that slide, dude. Not out front of my dorm, dude.
No.
I was in Calhoun.
That's your
dorm.
block, dude. You got to hold it down.
It was right up front of Calhoun, dude. Was Calhoun a general?
Calhoun. There was a General Calhoun.
That was my dorm was named after the famous General Calhoun. Couldn't let that slide on. I couldn't put smut on Calhoun's name, dude.
Nah.
Fuck that, dude. 8th floor Calhoun.
Nah.
I had to put on for my floor, dude. I was on a co-ed floor. Shit, dude.
The babes could have been looking out the window.
They could have seen me on the 8th floor and be like, damn, who's that?
That's the guy that was called a faggot in front of 7-Eleven.
For wearing his roommate's shirt.
For wearing a cool shirt.
They destroyed my shirt, too. Like, it got torn to shreds.
Oh, no.
It was my roommate's. It wasn't mine. I borrowed it off him for the night.
But you beat up one of the guys?
We had a draw. He was winning a lot of the fight, and then I flipped over. I got superior position. I cranked back, and he mercied. I said, all right. I said, no, get him my fucking shit. I started spazzing on the kid. He's like, oh, fucking get it, dude. Chill.
Nice.
I got my AF1 back, dude.
Nice.
Kept pushing, yeah. He fucking hurled my AF1. It was like a
Why
shitty.
Did you fucking hurl it, dude?
He's being a fucking asshole, dude. They tried to team up on me.
Hurling a shoe is very
dude,
funny.
It was like a shit. You know, like when people have never played sports before?
Yeah.
He did one of those like shitty, like white trash nerd throws where it was like, yeah. Barely made it over.
While you're fighting, you're like,
Pussy ass dude.
Pussies.
If I see him, it's on. If I see Travis Scott, we're wrestling.
Travis Scott is the one you need. You need to meet as soon as you see him, shoot for the legs.
Oh yeah.
Don't even have actually fake that. Be like, hey, what's up? It's nice to meet. Boom. Shot.
Fuck you, dude.
Shot.
No, the fantasy is he pulls the glizzy. Take the glizzy, then you about guns. You disassemble it in front of everyone. They go, holy shit, and you go, no problem.
Now you're in big trouble without your precious glizzy. Now it's time for us to growl and wrestle, and for me to get too emotional during the fight.
I took the switches off your glizzy, dude. Now you can't get me. God no. But yeah, that was dude, the weekend was sick. I spilled a drink in the beginning of a show, right in the very beginning. I set my drink down and just missed the stool, and it just went.
On the shit.
I came out. Dropped an entire
everybody,
dude.
Mr. Cool's
Salt
here.
Lake City, just
That's
fell.
hilarious, though.
But dude, it didn't affect me at all. I looked at it and I went, "Fuck,
yeah, that's funny."
It was pretty nice. Had to kick a dude out. I tried to put a dude in the penalty box. He was just
in the back right.
I was like,
"There's a penalty box."
They're gonna kick him out, and the fuck.
There's a box back there.
Dude, he at one point I was sitting there like just doing it, and he went like this, and I like stopped, and I was like, "Are you raising your hand?" He was like, "Yeah, I got to ask you a question, bro." And I was like, "All right, well, let's fucking have it. What do you got?" And he was like, "I've been playing this shit my whole life." And I was like, "What are you playing? What?" And he's like, "My life, being alive." And I was like, "Oh, dude, you've lost it." Right?
God damn it.
And the guy was ready to kick him out. I was like, "Give him a 5-minute penalty.
Yeah.
Let him back." And the dudes were like, "No, he's out. Just kick him out."
Nice.
But I blamed it on him. Yeah. Afterwards, I was like, "I can't believe I spilled my fucking drink."
That piece of shit.
That fucking asshole. Yeah, it was sick, dude. Dude, they all get married out there at like fucking 18.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Everyone I talked to was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You guys have kids?" I'm like, "How long have you been married for?" And like 7 years. I'm like, "How old are you?" They're like 24. I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I think it's the way you should do it, honestly.
I think it's the way we've always done it.
Yeah, I think you have
Until
healthier
the last like
kids.
20 years.
You bounce back.
Yeah.
I have like Alzheimer's. I had kids too late.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did. Dude, I can't. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I was sleeping in a baby crib from like 5:30 to 6 something.
In a baby crib?
I was holding her. I was holding Chloe, and I was just sitting like this. And I went to put her down. She stood right up, and I was like, "Motherfucker!" So I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna." Sometimes I'm like, I'll just lay down. So I just laid down the crib and just kind of curled up a little. So you can't. It's hard to fit.
That's nice, though.
It's tough. I was surprised it supports my weight though. So I got in there and just laid in there, and you can catch like kind of a nod out.
Do you have to climb over it to get in?
To get out, I had to climb over to get out, and she popped up again. I picked her up and you rubbed her back, and then you just bounce and shut the door real quick. And if they don't see you, they just go back to sleep. Yeah, I fucking got up at like 5 o'clock this morning.
That sucks.
Some bullshit. It was all right. I was pumped.
I slept. I got home from Florida and slept passed out during the football games again. I'm officially an old man. The second those late games come on, I'm just.
It is. There is something about falling asleep on the couch though. That's kind of nice.
I love it,
Yeah.
but I have terrible sleep apnea. If I'm hungover, that's when it's the worst. If I'm hungover taking a nap, I get crazy sleep apnea. And I was getting it yesterday loudly.
Do you wake up with like a racing heart?
Yes. Wake up with a racing heart and you're like, holy shit, I just wasn't breathing.
I used to get that when I'd smoke weed and go to sleep. I wouldn't breathe and I wake up just like it's the fucking worst feeling.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean it sucks.
Yeah. But
I don't get it. I just treat it more like a dude waking up with my dog tags talking like get off, don't touch me.
yeah, I usually do that. I wake up with a knife. I go,
oh no, that's just my sleep apnea.
I'm not at the point anymore.
I thought it was the enemy. Yeah, sleep apnea. Get the fucking
Florida was nice.
Sky Fox.
It is. It's almost time for the Sky Fox.
Yeah, get it.
It is time.
Put the switch on the
Put the switch on the gilly. Start doing some barrel rolls in my sleep. Do a barrel roll. Rip the thing off the wall.
Just get a full flight simulator. Be like, no, this is for flight simulation.
Florida was good. I brought down O'Connor and Aunt Moore.
Really?
Aunt Moore had a time. Aunt Moore doesn't drink a lot, so we made sure
You got him fucked up.
I got him fucked up. I gave him every shot that I was offered. It was very fun.
God damn.
It's very fun. I watched him throw up.
Nice.
I knew he was.
He did say he's quick to pull the trigger if he has to.
But he patiently waited. He went to a bathroom and sat there and stood outside and waited for somebody to leave. And he was like, and And I was like, where'd Ant go? I was like, oh, Ant's probably throwing up. And they're like, no, he's just waiting. I was like, he's holding in a throw up right now. And I walked over to him and I was like, he puking? He was like, he was fine though. Ant's young.
I guess he is relatively
new
young.
enough to drinking that he doesn't.
Yeah.
He like bounced back every day.
That makes sense.
Okan man wasn't depressed. We had a good trip.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had a fun time with the kid, dude. His eyes are getting bad.
That's funny.
Dude, it's very funny. His eyes are getting bad, and you know how he is. He's like, it was me, him, and the host, and he's like, yeah, I had like 20/10 vision, so now I have probably like 20/20. So it's perfect vision, but it feels like to me it's like a blur. I'm just sitting there. I'm looking at him like, you're so full.
Why?
Dude, I'm sitting there going like, okay. So then on the flight home yesterday, I was eating a beef stick, and I was like, you want one? So I got one out of my bag, and I was like, here, sharing a beef stick with him. I'm looking at the wrapper, and he's going,
that's that 20/20.
Dude, he goes, can you read those? I was like, the ingredients? I'm like, yeah, dude, they're clear as day. And he goes, I was like, you don't have fucking 20, dude. Yeah. I just started hammering him, dude. It was so funny. He was like, well, I mean, I can like look at them and I can pretty much figure out. I'm like, that's not seeing, that's thinking, dude. That's thinking. I was like, you must have like 20/40. I'm like, your eyes are fucking, you're an old basset hound, dude. It was so fun to burst his bubbles. I was sitting there in the green room being like, you don't have fucking 20/20.
It's fun to burst someone's bubble when their bubble's dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I was like, dude,
when it's something like, I definitely have 20/20 vision. It's
it was
like,
so funny.
Who cares?
It's such a sick.
Don't.
It is such a sick move.
It's something you can't control.
It is such a sick move to be like 20/20 for me is like blurry. It's like, no, it's not, dude. That's called like you need glasses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was telling him, I'm like, I can't wait to get glasses, dude. I would love to have to be like, yeah,
you're gonna look good in glasses,
dude. I have blue light blockers for nighttime, so I have I have glasses that block the blue light.
Why?
Because it helps you go to sleep better, dude. You can't just be sitting here just burning your eyes out in your retina. This is giving you like noontime blue light. If you're sitting there at nighttime and you're just like, man, I shouldn't even look right now.
Yeah.
The blue light, but it's sick because they're like,
look like
those
screens aren't doing anything to me. I slept through the afternoon games into like 2 hours of the Wolf of Wall Street. I slept for like 6 hours.
Circadian rhythm's probably fried right now.
It's nuts.
You need the blockers, dude.
It's because I was puking in Miami yesterday.
That's how you puked at South Beach, though.
I had to set the tone.
Yeah, I mean that's food poisoning.
I had to let. I mean that was I haven't thrown up like that in
dude.
Years.
A full that happened to me in fucking.
And I didn't eat any. I had 4 wings.
Oh, you're throwing up bile and shit.
Yeah, it was a disgusting. It felt so good when I was done.
I bet. Did you come out your nose?
No.
I was, yeah.
But I do this thing where when I throw up, I don't really bend forward too much. That's what's so funny about me standing in the shower just going. No. And I was like, I can do it in the shower. It's just gonna be like water and a little bit. It was so much throw up.
Oh, it was like a chum bucket.
It was fucking insane, dude. It was just totally undigested lettuce. Just lettuce.
Did you push it down the drain?
No, I couldn't. I felt bad. I scooped some of it up, threw it out. Sorry, guys. It for real wasn't that gross looking. I showered it off and it was just a pile of lettuce.
That's not bad.
It was wretched. It was a terrible way to start your morning and then have to get on a flight.
It does feel so good though.
It felt so good.
Oh my God.
I'm happy I did it because there was a part of me that was like, I shouldn't make myself throw up.
No, you did that.
And then it's like I would have been flying with that whatever pile of that was in my gut.
And it could have came out on the flight.
If I puked on the flight, that would be so embarrassing.
especially that standing posture.
Yeah. In a bathroom. I couldn't, while I was puking, I was like, holy shit, that's so much. Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
My entire family came to my show in Fort Lauderdale.
Really?
That was off-putting. My new hour is just me jacking
with the
off.
new mat, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Although the new hour is probably fire.
It's funny, but I lost a lot of confidence in it this week.
Yeah.
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 So I'm gonna have to do some spots this week.
Sure to bolster it up.
Which is gonna hurt.
Nah, it has to be done.
Just going and taking a dick at the fucking Comedy Cellar.
The hero's journey.
It is, but now there's gonna be pressure on me too. All the other comics like, oh, he thinks he's so good.
Yeah, they should know though.
They should, but
I'm saying they should know it's a new hour time.
I know, but when you watch someone else bomb, you go, that's the guy. I'm the guy.
Yeah, but it's nice to have that kind of arc.
Yeah.
You need a fuck, what is it called? I can't think of the word, but it's like the catabasis.
Yes, I
it's
need
a Greek word for descent to the underworld, dude.
Of course. If you don't think I'm descending to the underworld constantly, I threw up in a shower by myself.
That's the underworld.
That's literally the underworld.
Yeah, but the real catabasis is fucking like
throwing up in a hotel shower and then bombing is the catabasis.
Fuck,
dude.
I didn't know. What do you think you bombed?
I didn't bomb, but it wasn't as good.
Like
I know what I could. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sucks, especially when you know like this will be good. This will be good. I have to just keep doing.
Well, I knew I was in trouble because before Detroit, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this new materials. I'm nervous for this. This weekend, I was like,
got it.
Got 35. Now I just need another 20.
Or might as well cut another one.
Cut an album tomorrow. I got up there. I was like, oh, boy. After the first joke, I was like, well, this next joke sucks, too. Uh-oh. This next one kind of sucks, too.
Those fucking theaters, bro. That's the worst place
yeah, and
in the world to do it.
They were beautiful theaters. That's what was nice about Detroit. It was like a shitty old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that would.
And my entire family was there. Just aunts and uncles that my aunts hate it.
Yeah.
There's no way they like that.
That's good though. As they should. I don't even think they're probably just looking.
Yeah.
Going, wow. If I was in a theater for like one of my nieces, I would just be looking at them like this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, I guess that is crazy.
Yeah, they're just
they watched me grow up.
Yeah, they're just watching.
Like that fucking dumbass is here. He was a dumbass.
Yeah, they're just being like, this is fun to get out.
Yeah, I guess
like,
it would be nuts if my nephew did that.
Yeah,
If Anthony was performing in theaters.
Yeah, he'd just be like, what the fuck?
How the fuck is Anthony up there? That kid's a moron.
Yeah, they're just thinking about death the whole time, and they're just like, wow, I guess this is the circle of life.
Yeah.
They don't hear a single joke. They're going like, I wonder what's going to get me. It's going to be the cancer. It's going to be the Alzheimer's.
My one uncle's just powered through cancer for so long.
Dude, he
got like a death, they were like, you got like 3 years. In 2005.
He's just been crushing it.
He's just not dying.
Yeah, there was like 3-year windows I've heard are just kind of like whatever. Dude, now they say the cancer treatment places are like an airport where like you just go in and it's just like this huge waiting center and they just pull you through and just bzz, blast dudes, you're out. Next guy, blast out.
Oh no.
It's like these my brother was telling me. He was talking to one of our uncles and he was like, yo, you sit down. It's like it's like you're waiting for a flight. You're just sitting in a room and it's like next.
You're just waiting to get horribly sick from chemo.
They just blast.
Yeah, that is the goal in life, is to save up enough money for when you get cancer. It doesn't suck.
Yeah, they blast you up.
Yeah, it doesn't suck as bad.
You get the weed tincture and you just hold it down and chill. But yeah, my dude, I was talking to my brother Tom about that.
Damn, that's a bummer, huh? Now you gotta save up money so you don't wait in the airport line for cancer treatment.
Same with the skin cancer. The geezers sit down.
Geezers get their face ripped off.
My dad got the Michael Jackson, dude.
My sister got hit with this junk out of her face last time I saw her. I was like, what the fuck happened to you?
I know I'll get blasted.
I'm getting blasted so soon.
I got spots from this summer,
dude. I have disgusting.
I was king of the sun.
You were king of the sun.
Now I have like white spots on me and shit. Brittany's like, what is that? I'm like, it's cosmetic blemish.
It's nothing.
It's cosmetic blemish. I Googled it. It's just a cosmetic blemish. It'll go away.
That's what you got to do. You got to self-diagnose on the internet.
Cosmetic
you find the first thing that comes up is probably what it is, which is the worst thing. You go, nah, what else could it be? All right, there it is. That's what I have. Nothing. I knew it.
It's a minor cosmetic blemish, dude.
I got to watch Big J this weekend.
Did you really?
It was so funny.
Yeah, he's fucking.
I haven't watched him do an hour in forever. It's so good.
He's so funny.
Just sits there and just goes.
I know.
It's crazy. I watched him house like 3 blunts before he went on.
I don't understand that,
and then
man.
just totally killed.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like I feel like a bad boy. I'll take like a half a puff off a vape pen and have like 1 tequila and soda, and it's like I'm basically Richard Pryor, dude. I'm basically freebasing.
I'm crazy.
I'm
Although
unhinged.
it was after I did a spot on the show, and it was after my show.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple brewskis.
Yeah.
It was a little sloppy.
Yeah, I my new system now is first show, nothing. Second show of 1 tequila and soda as I'm performing. If I don't knock it over as soon as I walk out, dude, just a clean. And just looked at everyone. I was like,
fear that.
That's
every
not
time.
a problem. I was like, that is not a problem. it is what it is.
Everybody.
And I still have a piece of paper because I can't remember all the stuff. It's all basically new. So just fucking soaked my piece of paper. And I was like, fuck, dude.
Well, there goes the show.
Fuck, dude. All my cool ideas are
have to do crowd work real quick. What do you do? Fuck, get him out of here.
All my cool ideas are under. And I had like blocked it with all my stuff too. So I was like, I couldn't even see it. And I was like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. I had some stuff work, some stuff not work this week. It was any given Friday, Saturday, dude. It was what happens. Win some, lose some.
I think doing new in a theater is easier.
You think so?
Yes.
Dude, because you can just look, you can just be like, you don't like that, huh? And then people are like, hey, kind of,
No, but you can still say that on.
True.
In a theater, you can be like, look, this is new.
Yeah.
And also, you can't see anyone.
True.
In the theater.
Yeah,
so you're like, they're loving it.
And there's a lot of people. So you're like, that's a lot of people laughing.
A lot of people like this.
A lot of people are laughing.
Although I will say in Orlando, the lights came on at the end of the show, and I was like, holy shit, this theater's huge. I should have done way better. I was fucking bombed. The lights came on. I was like, damn, I thought this was a smaller theater.
Florida's a little bit reserved, a little quiet.
Yeah, they're not.
I
told me.
I hit a couple stretches where I was like, all right, I got to pick it up, got to turn it around. Goddamn check spot, is it? This must be the check.
That's another thing. There's none of that at the theaters, which is so nice.
Why? Salt Lake
People
was good about
around,
it, though.
Yeah, Salt Lake's good at it.
They were very good at it.
Just seeing a wait staff walk around, take orders in the front row, and just totally disregard you.
I know.
Like, do you want the jalapeno poppers? You're like, talking about my sister's cancer.
Excuse.
Did you fart?
I too. Just a tiny. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
It's okay.
I'm gonna start hooding myself after just fucking pulling the hood down.
Like a girl. After a girl farts. Dark red face. What? You do it too. Yeah, you don't lick my ass.
True. That's true. They sure don't.
They sure don't.
They sure don't do that.
God bless them.
Yeah,
where are we at? We're at like a half hour.
No, we're not.
Ooh, 46. Sweet 47.
God damn. Oh, dude, I got to give you the data dump on fucking KW. Ken Will. I've read now.
Oh, hold on. Before the data dump, let me take a data piss.
Take a data piss. Pause. Perfect.
Yes. Load this. Load the dump.
I will.
BRB.
Take a data piss. Oh, my fucking knee.
Whatever your knee.
Oh, just sitting for forever.
This couch is hell.
It's if you hit the lean, it's not that bad.
Yes.
But when you get up, I get like lightheaded. I stand up sometimes. I'm like,
yeah, this is an odd couch.
It's very comfy, though.
Anyway, tell me about DW.
Oh, we're back on? Excuse me. Dude, so I'm now 4. Well, I read 2 Ken Wilbur books. When I brought it up before, I had just started it. I was talking about the power, like the beige, red, or beige, purple,
nice.
Red. This guy, dude. I read 2 of his books. I'm on the 3rd and 4th right now.
By the second book, can you confirm that I'm a red power giant?
Yeah, you're tier 2. You're tier 2 due to your perspective taking prowess. It's that, dude. The theory's actually now on the 3rd book. I kind of have somewhat of a grasp on it. He's basically just describing like cognitive structures that get hoisted on people that there's been stages of people seeing through different, like there was only so much information available to people to construct worldviews, and then you see through those ones, then they get transcended. So like the beige was like just a physical creature basically, and then there was like
women.
The what? Babes. And then what happened was the babes might be purple, magical, because then they went from just like purely physical. There was a leap in thought to magical thinking. Was like when it would rain, dudes would look up at the sky and be like, "Can't believe it's raining because of me. This is so crazy."
Yes.
And like
yes.
So there was that, and
ladies
then
are definitely purple.
Purple. Ladies are magical, and then power gods would have been like Alexander the Great, where we're like, "I'm gonna go cut everyone's fucking head off," and then everyone like, "Yeah, good idea." Everyone's just cutting each other's heads off, and then from there it went from mythic membership, which is blue. It's like, no, dude, like we're all Christian knights, we're all Islamic knights. Anyone who isn't us, fuck them. And there, that was so. Then from there, it went to that was like medieval Christendom. The Enlightenment would be.
What was the medieval Christendom?
Mythic membership. That would be the blue wave.
So that's like Philadelphia drill rap.
Pretty much. Red would be Philadelphia drill rap.
Okay.
That's red power gods. Blue would be like basically the police. And it's like the blue pretty much vanquished the red. The blue, we came out of red like, this is terrible. We need to form clubs.
Now we got purple.
And purple was
blue
magic.
and red would be.
True. That was before. Purple kind of made blue red. And then the Enlightenment would be like the scientific rationalists. And then out of that came the postmodernists. They're all tier 1 because they only see through their own worldviews. He breaks down the culture war as a battle between the blue mythic membership, what the fuck are the orange, I think, are the scientific rationalist guys, and the green are like the SJW types. And the reason they're tier 1 is because they can't see that, like, they can't see the fact that any one of the other viewpoints has any validity whatsoever. So they're just locked in eternal struggle. Tier 2 is when you get to transcend all of them and say, like, you guys all have some good points, some bad points. You guys are all part of a healthy spiral of development that leads up to tier 2 is where we all need to get so we can end the culture wars and get along. Pretty tough. The book's fucking sick.
That is nice.
He's like, and within any of those structures, then there's levels of states where, like, you can be like a 14th century Christian and still reach something like enlightenment through just kind of like mental training. And like anyone can do that, but your enlightenment is framed through your structure of thought. So you said the East has no idea that there's structures of thought, and the West has no idea that you can transcend states within your structure. Dude, the book's fucking awesome. Very cool stuff. But he frames the culture wars, I think, better than anyone. It's fundamentalist Christians, like rationalist scientists who are like, we just need more progress. And then there's the green SJWs who are like, we need to be more into politics. And he's like, they're all right and wrong in certain degrees.
Yeah.
And then the greens turn around and say, like, there's no such thing as hierarchies. And he's like, but you're nested in a hierarchy of thought. And you're like, anyone who thinks, like, especially the blues, like the mythic memberships, they're like, you guys are so stupid, none of that shit's real. And like, but there's no such thing as hierarchies. He's like, well, you believe your worldview is better than theirs, so you're locked into a hierarchy. He just slams the SJWs. It's kind of nice. He nerd slams them.
It is nice to see a good nerd slam.
Literally calls them nerds. But yeah, I had to give you the data.
Are the SJWs still going?
Yeah, they're going pretty hard, dude.
They're still going?
Yeah, well, it's like they're all lumped in with the postmodernists pretty much.
No, I mean, like, not like as far as like they lost a lot of their power.
They did. They were, but that's the thing too, though. They were almost sort of mythic membership as well. So it's like they kind of didn't really
Yeah.
They were all squatted up. But I don't think they're going. They don't have the power they once had. I don't think.
SJWs.
I mean, they made their mark. They definitely. That's the whole battle. Like how we should. The three groups of people are saying this is how everyone should see the world, and it's just tier 1 thinking. It's like, dudes, you're part of a spiral of development. You have to just be like, if you're in the SJW, you should look at a fundamentalist Christian and be like, you're not doing this to be a dick. You're making a worldview out of all of the available information you could have ever have gotten, and that's why you see the reality as you do. But if they're still level 1, so they go like, you fucking, like all those guys are like, that's fucking bullshit. We got to end all religions. It's just like me and Ken Wilbur just like, oh, dude, that's obviously not the answer to this.
Yeah.
And that same thing with the scientific rationalist types. They take a literal interpretation of the Bible and they're like, fucking idiots. It's like, well, yeah, dude, that's.
When did he write this book?
I think he started writing them, I think in like the 90s and the early 2000s.
Oh, nice.
99 to the 2000.
99 to.
But I think he had some in like the mid, like 2015. One of them's 2015. He wrote.
Oh, okay, so he's starting to grasp the true.
But the
power of the SJW.
Yeah, he saw what was going on. But he was in college while all of that like postmodern stuff was taking off, and he's like, dude, there's some cool ideas, but it ends up like it's self-defeating.
Because I feel like the new SJWs aren't anti-religion.
No,
I mean they go against its teachings, but
yeah. Well, they're anti-Christianity. They're pro. When I was in Bryn Mawr, it's like they talk about like Christian privilege and all this shit. And they're like, anything that's not Christian rules. But if you're Christian, you're kind of a piece of shit. Which is it was very funny just to sit in classes and be like, can we talk about our Christian privilege? And it was like, I'm not doing this. I was like, why are you framing this like that? It's
Christian privilege.
Yeah. They started to say like, if you're a Christian, basically saying like you get to enjoy the fact that like your religion kind of dominated, and it's like, okay,
because we live here in a Christian.
I know, dude. That it's so they do. His whole argument was like they have some good points on certain things, but it's ultimately self-defeating because it just like they take everything and they just deconstruct it into nonsense And he's like, well, good luck. Now your world's just nonsense.
I heard a good theory.
What is it?
The reason the Catholic Church has such good art and all that is because we made our priests not be able to get. All our priests are gay.
Nice.
Gay dudes can decorate the fuck out of buildings.
Not a bad idea.
That's why we have the best art.
That's a fucking pretty solid idea.
Yeah.
Mosques are pretty nice too, though.
Not the ones around here.
Did you ever see,
I know the ones. I know the ones in like Spain, and obviously the mosques are beautiful.
The crystal.
Obviously, mosques are beautiful, and I read the Quran for its beautiful poetry. But
there's one called like the Crystal Palace or the Emerald Palace, and it's like it's just literally made out of like crystal glass. But
Spain has some good ones.
Does it really? Yeah. I've never been in one. I'm just looking. I'm thinking of like
architecture
pictures.
in southern Spain is all Moorish.
That's pretty tight.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I guess they don't have like they're more round though, aren't they? The cathedrals are very angular and like
yeah.
I'll have to go to a mosque and just like, let me check this out. Let me see what you guys are up to.
They don't like that.
I might go check it out.
Don't go. I want to see what you guys are up to. I'm coming into your mosque. Next thing you know,
I've been told to keep an eye on you guys.
I've been told.
Nobody.
I'm staying away from it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. Yeah, nobody's bothered them anymore. That's nice.
It's good to know. I had a feeling.
What? Yeah, true. It's funny. I was thinking more of just like checking on them, getting that just fucking
get the boys up,
getting out in the stadium and going, come on,
let's go.
Did you guys forget about 9/11? Let's go.
You can say that at a mosque?
No, I'm gonna go outside the mosque and tell everyone like, why are you going in there? And be like, because I've never forgotten.
Oh, you're gonna go.
I'm not gonna be. I'll be peaceful. I'll be like when the Black Panthers used to watch the cops.
Yeah.
I was gonna stand there like, I can film you, brother.
Yeah.
I can do. I can sit here and videotape you from 15 feet as part of my American right.
I bet you would get arrested for that. Even though, yes, the analogy is, yeah. If
You're telling me I'd get arrested if I started the White Panthers and fucking followed Muslims around?
And stood outside of mosques?
You're telling me I'm not allowed to start the White Panthers and follow mosques?
Soder had such a funny joke. Right by Soder's old apartment, there's a mosque.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forget what he did. He screamed something. And he looked, and there was just a Muslim kid standing out the window. And like the mom came over and shut the window. And he was like, no, not you guys. There's a mosque right next to his house.
Oh, you lost like in Madden? It was like, motherfuckers. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What is everyone on? What there's got to be a boogeyman at all times. There's always been a boogeyman.
Yeah.
And it was Muslims held it down. They held down the boogeyman slot for a while.
Yeah.
Now it's like
white guys.
White guy. Yeah,
white guys had we spanned. It went from Muslims, white guys.
We were like a middle act between.
We were a quick Muslims and China. Check spot for Russia. Yeah. Now Russia's the boogeyman.
True.
But I don't think it's working well. So they're gonna have to go. The white guy worked.
That was great.
That was a good boogeyman.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Black guys were a big time boogeyman in the 90s, dude.
Black guys held it down from 1930 till 1995.
2004.
Yeah, now they.
They tagged out the
Rodney
Muslims,
King, and
Muslims,
they had
true.
Up till 9/11, people were like,
OJ grabbed the torch, was like, no.
OJ said, no, we're done.
This'll never end.
We're done.
True, black guys did hold it down.
They held it down.
They were boogeymen for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I always hated when people were like, "Oh, how does it feel?" It's like, dude, you should know not to boogeyman.
It was bad.
Why are we getting boogeyman?
We don't like it. We've been boogeyman for a year, and it sucks.
It's so bad.
Never again. Dude.
I can't. It's fucking.
They might boogeyman the honkies again for the election.
Oh, please don't.
I was listening. It was that RFK interview, and he was like, somehow the Democratic Party switched from representing. They used to represent poor people.
Yep.
And now they don't. Now it's more rich people and poor people. With Republicans, they like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder when that switch happened. It's like, I know when it happened, when you called all the poor people Nazis.
True. Yeah.
And they vote Republican now, even though a lot of the times it goes against their own interest.
Yeah.
Because every day on the news, you're like, yeah, those fucking retards in Arkansas.
Yeah, dude.
You think they're going to vote for you now?
Going to their fucking waffle houses.
Dumbasses, their poor ass, shitty waffle houses and churches, like retards and guns. Fuck those losers. It's like, yeah, obviously they're not going to vote for you.
Yeah, dude.
And then Trump comes down. He's like, guns rule. You guys rule.
You guys are the backbone of this fucking country.
Yeah. Obviously, we're going to vote for that guy.
Dude, didn't Trump get more of the black vote on the second election, too?
Probably.
I think he did.
He's going to get more this time.
Yeah.
Unless they have those beautiful write-in ballots.
Yeah, true. Mic up.
I don't know that much. Like, I couldn't really understand how he was explaining it.
Sean, if you want to talk election fraud, you've come to the wrong platform, dude.
No,
we do not talk election fraud here.
Okay, sorry.
But go ahead. What is it?
Just say
He
what
was saying in
speak
like
your mind, brother. This is a White
Did you
Panther party,
listen?
dude.
In certain states, he was saying that votes that go to him are going to be counted as votes for Biden.
Yeah.
And even with the other candidates.
If he goes,
what?
delegates, which are votes essentially.
What?
He has to pay to enter the DNC or to enter these primaries. He has to pay to get his name on the ballot, and it's like a exorbitant amount of money. That way they can keep Biden and not lose delegates to him.
What the
And if
fuck?
he goes and campaigns in Iowa, I think he loses delegates in Georgia. Any delegates he wins goes to Biden.
So he's not allowed to campaign?
If he campaigns, anything he wins goes to Biden.
Why?
Because it's the DNC, baby.
That's crazy.
They did the same thing to Bernie Man. Bernie Man had to go kiss the ring and
I
fucking
know,
sit there.
dude. I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, that was crazy. And his whole thing was like, we can't anything to stop Trump.
That was
can't
good.
have Trump.
There you go. You're not an impressions man all the time, but when you do,
I just got to let it flow. If I think about it, it's
if
over.
you think about it, it sucks.
Yeah, that was anything to stop Trump.
See, I thought about it. Anything to stop Donald Trump. Bernie's like Arnold, though. Anybody can kind of do it. They do have that mindset of anything they do is justified.
Yeah,
as long as it's not Trump dog.
That's some bullshit. Did they ask him if he'll run for the DNC or RNC? If like would you serve as a Republican? I think someone
Kennedy?
someone.
I don't
asked
think
him
he
that.
would be a Republican. I think he would maybe independent, but
True.
I don't know why the Democrats are fighting him.
Dude,
let him join. He's going to take Trump
he'd
votes.
win if they put all of their shit
I know,
behind
but
him.
he's going to take votes that would have gone to Trump.
I know, but
they should be letting him go.
I think they're worried he's going to take Democrat votes too.
If people listen to him.
Yeah, I know.
That was nice with the Wknd man.
He gave in.
I was like, just listen. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah.
Because normally when I'm listening to him with O'Connor, he'll say something and I'll go, see, I told you.
Yeah,
and that shuts him out.
Yeah,
you know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
This time we just listened to the whole interview and I was like, all right, admit that sounded more coherent than Trump or Biden. This is probably our best.
Yeah.
The guy with a brain.
Dude, I don't
compared to the other two.
I genuinely don't understand. It's all everything I've seen lobbied against him is it's just a smear.
Yeah.
I almost said Schmear. I'm still fucking channeling.
Don't
Bernie.
be anti-Semitic.
A Schmear. Dude,
they ran a Schmear on him. They did run a Schmear campaign.
Schmear on
yeah, Voss. That's the only thing Voss knew about him is he was an anti-Semite.
It works.
It works.
It works. But if you're a boomer, dude, it's like dude. My uncles and shit me and my brother were saying they're like a doctor's like take these pills and they'll take 10 pills and be like, I'm so healthy right now. And then they'll be like, he was saying that like they'll follow the doctor's advice to a T and they're like, also don't eat this or that. And they're like, yeah, right. Dude.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to eat a gallon of ice cream.
Obviously, I'm getting a gallon of ice cream after this.
He's like, they'll take 10 pills. And
I lost 3 pounds so I could step on the scale here at the office. I'm going to get a gallon of ice cream. But no, if RFK is right about all that State Street, BlackRock stuff, I would imagine they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah, have they killed like a wicked leader? I was thinking about that on the way up. All the guys that get shot, I've never seen like maybe Hussein got fucked up. But like a lot of the guys get shot in American politics. There's never been like a wicked, despised president who got shot. Tends to be like champions.
Depends how you think about Reagan.
True.
But the war on drugs is something they would support.
Yeah.
So
he got shot.
Hinckley shot him, but he's all right.
It might have been fucking the gang. It might have been a switch on the Glizzy, dude.
Hinckley hit the fucking switch on
the
Glizzy.
Do you know PCP? I learned this weekend on TV that PCP is apparently a black-owned drug. I was watching this guy on whatchamacallit, Drugs Inc. He was like, we figured out how to make it in the 70s. We control it. He's like, that's the only drug black people control, make, primarily consume. He's like, it's our thing. I was like, sweet, man, that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's fucking tight.
It's a black-owned business.
It is, dude. PCP. Like, dude, they were going into the PCP dealers in Washington, D.C., and there's like, that's... Dude, he said they make it in California, and you got to get the California Connect. But you can fuck around and get chopped up out there. But yeah, they didn't figure out, like, they didn't invent it, but they were like, they figured out how to make it. You know what I mean? Like cocaine is made by poppy, but it's like that's a complete. The guy was saying like this is from the top.
Phenylcyclohexyl pepperide. I understand why they call it PCP.
Yeah, dude.
Phenylcyclohexyl piperidine.
Dippers, dude.
Angel dust.
It's so fucked up. It's just little vials of piss-colored liquid that you just dip your cigarettes in. Let them like cool out for a second. You just smoke them and just bug out. It's fucking nuts. They were saying you can like smoke a little bit of it and just fucking, it's kind of chill. It's very cheap. But if you just take one toke too many, it's like.
Now it's time to take your clothes off and sprint down the street.
Yeah, dude, and fight the cops.
It's time to fight those fucking
It's a fine line, dude.
Yeah, it goes from chill to least chill.
It's like terrifying. Like stabbing your kids and shit. It's really bad.
Yeah.
They're going into like when people have breaks from it, it's like very violent and very bad. Some people chill and get real sexual. So that's kind of cool. Get real sexy off the dust.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I smoked it before on accident.
Yeah.
And unless it was something else, but I smoked weed and hallucinated A, floating up the stairs, and B, breathing a blue flame out of my mouth. And the stuff smelled like a household cleaner. It was really bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was clearly, I think.
How many hits did you take after you realized it stunk weird?
I bought it and I smelled it when I bought it and I was like, hell yeah, we got an ounce of weed and we all just smoked it.
For real, that was me with those wings this weekend. I went, something. This is laced. I'm gonna keep eating.
I was like 17 though.
Yeah, I was 35. I was 35 before a show. I was like, I think I'm gonna be sick from these chicken wings.
And his monster.
I should probably have 4.
I'm working on my self-control, dude. It's so hard not to pig as hard as you possibly can. It's so hard, dude. Yeah. Like I try as hard as I can, and I'll just go. It's just like something comes over me, and I'm like, I have to pig. Yeah. I lifted weights today, dude. I'm gonna fucking disintegrate if I don't pig right now.
You're gonna need to pig.
I pig, dude. I was ordering. Someone stopped me. I was at a place and I ordered nachos. And I was like, and then she's like, the nachos are really big. And I was like, okay, you don't know.
Whatever, lady.
I rode the Peloton. I said, we'll see. I got like 3/4 way through and I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking stuffed. I almost ordered 2 dinners, dude. She was like, don't do that. You can't do that. I said, do you ever eat nachos by yourself at a bar in front of one person? It's not a cool
I'm
look.
going to say I must have. But I usually don't order the nachos. I have sat in the house like 20 wings in front of somebody. It was just like, oh my God.
They sat there. They would come by every 5 minutes. Are you good? And eventually, they got so flimsy that I resorted to the fork, and I was just forking nachos.
Oh, you're down with the soggy nachos.
Sorry, they're so fucking good. I saved some out in the perimeter so I can crunch some of them up. Eventually, the fork got busted out. They became pasta, dude. I was Don Siglieri, dude. Fucking
slurping nachos by yourself is fucking chaos.
I knew I was disgusting this person.
Fuck it.
But I was so hungry. I was like, dude, I have to eat.
I went on a date once and ate like 2 dozen wings in front of a lady on like an early date.
It's the move.
And like only midway through did I realize this was. Once the pile of used bones got so great.
They saw the bones of your enemies. Dude.
And I was like, it's probably not going to be a second date here. That is a powerful move, though.
Yeah,
Bring a woman out and do an all-you-can-eat and just munch.
Just crush.
Yeah. Show her, witness the power. Date 1.
Dude, that's what I felt like there was going to be something like that, where there's going to be some sort of admiration. Like, dude, this guy's housing double entrees. But instead it was like, please don't do that. That's way too much food. And I was like, yeah, right. You watch the master work. I got so full and I was belching the whole time. It was right before a show. The whole time. It was hitting the fucking...
munching before a show is
I had to.
Crazy move.
I was so hungry.
You got to get like 3 hours before the show. I know. I did. Yeah.
I ordered a pizza to go and then brought it to the show.
Yeah, eat a full pizza and then go on stage and go, geez. I
ate it in between.
Terrible.
I ate like one slice before and I was like, nah, I'm totally full. And then I got back after the first one.
Yeah.
I actually bought, it was actually a sick move because it was a vegan place. So they didn't have meat, but I wanted meat. So I bought the vegan pizza, hit fucking Whole Foods,
got some roast beef,
lunch meat, put it on top of the pizza, munched between the second show. I'm sick, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
You're a sick ticket.
I can't stop eating when I go on the road.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have to do something, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I'm there by myself in a hotel, and it's like I have to do something.
You can only jerk off.
That's what I'm saying. I fucking totally emptied
You just
the
got to
tank.
sleep, dude. I just sleep.
The first day I took a
There's
a
nothing
wild.
better than a nice nap.
I should have been like lifted out of bed.
Yeah.
I lay down at 1 o'clock and lay there till like 5 o'clock. I'd wake up and be like, nope, pass back out, wake up, pass out. That was actually really nice.
It is really dumb though. I'll sleep until I have to hurry up and get in the shower. And then you're on stage in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this new stuff's gonna kill.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. It's not.
Dude.
Oh no.
It's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it for like 3 weeks and I go, how did that go last time? I was like, maybe I did think it went well. And you go out and you go, oh no, I don't know.
Oh, I was in such a better mood last time.
Don't mind my little sheet of paper. Fuck, I spilled my drink all over it. I didn't even say hi.
Get this guy out of here.
I was impressed though about the equanimity, the poise I had. I knocked that drink over for 300 people. And they all watched me and I was just like, stuff happens.
Yeah.
No, literally zero effect.
Yeah.
That would have fucking spun me out, I feel like, before.
No, that's nothing.
That's the power. That's the power of character building activities, dude. Just growing within yourself.
Character building activities are the best.
For real.
Yes.
It's awesome. Every time a carpenter builds a chair, there's not just a chair there. There's a equal grow in the person's human spirit. The knowledge, the know-how, technical capabilities, expansion of grasp. You ever think about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Imagine how you were, dude. I was a knee-knocking young boy, dude. I remember I go,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. And now it's like,
Now you get on stage, you go, fuck it, I suck. Who cares? Fuck it, none of it matters.
that's growth in spirit.
Yeah, it is.
It's awesome.
It's just dying. It's good.
Yeah, that shit rules.
It's good. Getting a little older, you just go, yeah, who gives a fuck anyway?
Dude, I've been looking forward to it my whole life.
Dying?
I used to, just not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Dying, I'm hopefully going to push it back. Although you get way less scared of it every 5 years. But, dude, I used to watch my dad just operate. And I'm like, this guy does not give a fuck at all. And I was like, please let me reach that. I haven't totally, I'm getting there. But he truly doesn't give a fuck, I don't think, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, he'll say shit, he'll piss my mom off, and he'll be like, worth it. Like, dude, what?
Yeah.
He's very funny about that.
Well, that's because older couples are just in a full-on Mexican standoff of like, I don't think you're going to pull the trigger.
Yeah, true.
I don't give a fuck.
They've discussed it. My
It's
dad's
like, do me a favor, pull the trigger. I don't give a fuck.
They laugh about it. My dad's like, dude, we have 6 kids. What's my mom going to date? He's like, your mom's going to date someone in her 50s with 6 kids? He's like, yeah right.
Good luck. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
No, it's pretty tight. I'm looking forward to that. I believe we're in like the late morning of our lives, but the sunset's got to be kind of nice. Of just being.
We're in the late morning of it. We're in.
I think so.
It's 6 p.m. for
You think
Shane.
it's 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
No way, dude. Oh yeah, if you're saying
35.
midnight, if you're saying the clock strikes at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
stay
guess.
up till 2.
I'm thinking just morning, afternoon, nighttime.
We're in the
Nighttime's
afternoon.
like 90s. We're not in the afternoon.
You're 37.
37. Noon. I'm in noon. I'm going to 70 at least.
Yeah.
We're in noon. It's high noon. I got no shadow right now, dude. It's just a pure
Yeah,
high
but the
noon.
last couple years, although geezers seem to be having a nice time.
Dude, the health, not just the lifespan's increasing, the health span. So yeah, the boomers fuck themselves. They're so unhealthy, dude. They're fucking on another level. It's crazy, dude. And they're fucking living till they're like 85.
Yeah.
Against all, it's insane. They're purely being like kept alive artificially.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, until you get there and they're like, yeah, keep me alive.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, you could finally get to chill. They finally have some money to get to chill. And it's like, damn, my ass hurts all the fucking time.
Nice. I get to be sick for a decade, but I don't have to work.
True. No, I think I don't know. They say you can have your health span so that like you're not totally fucked up. And you can turn it around pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, my fucking VO2 max is trash, dude.
It's all right.
Dude, I'm fucked.
You're doing great.
My VO2 is fucking bullshit, dude.
Fuck that VO2 bullshit.
I need a good VO2. dude, I have nothing else to do when I'm going. I'm like, I'm going to
time to increase your VO2.
I'm going to increase my VO2. I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, dude, I need that up there. It's like something about like your oxygen capacity in your blood. Oxygen? I have no clue, but I need that thing to get up there.
Yeah, I think
I'm at 33. I need it at like 55, 60 to be top 95th percentile. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well.
Need that.
I was like, I'm going to start passing all these tests. I passed the Philadelphia police test.
That's nice.
Yeah, dude, I had an Apple Watch on. My heart rate hit like 212. I was like, that's not good. That's the 200. I did like a 300 meter or 200 meter shuttle run.
That sucks.
My heart rate hit like 212. It was. I like checked it afterwards. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's heart attack territory. Although, who's to say, dude, where your heart should go up to?
Probably cardiologist, but yeah, fuck them.
212, dude. That's fucking.
Fuck them.
That's crazy. That machine's probably off too.
Machine's off.
I was bullshit. Your fucking heart rate's too high. We got to stop. They fucking pulled me off the test. The machine itself was like canceled.
Stop.
Dropped me down. I was like, what? Leave me in there.
Keep me in.
33.6 VO2 max. Fucking trash.
All right.
We did it.
Thank you.